Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another interesting unboxing. This time, those items that you see in front of you were found at antique markets, but also at antiquariums, so places they sell old books. But also this large pack that you see in front of you was found on a Facebook group, and it was bought like a lot. So for those of you who are interested in writing instruments, I will start my video by presenting you items and pieces related to writing instrument, and then I will continue this video on my other channel, and I will leave a link in the description, and also I will promote it by leaving a video right over here. Flea market vintage finds. In a way, they are flea market vintage finds, but were bought at specialized antique fairs, and this particular great lot on a dedicated Facebook group related to all the collectible items. Okay, without further delay, guys, let's start with the most interesting item of today, and this is this beautiful, beautiful Mont Blanc. My first Danish Mont Blanc in my collection. Interesting enough, it was bought by a friend at an antique, let's say, fair, and he paid for this wonderful, wonderful piece only 180 lays. So the original acquisition price was 180 lays, the equivalent of 36.27 euros or 39.14 US dollars. And my friend told me about it, and I asked him to buy it. And of course, if he found the item, I always reward those who bring me interesting items, and I paid him 200 lays, so a commission of 10% is not bad. So I paid for this item 200 lays or 40.30 euros or 43.49 US dollars. So including the shipping cost, which was free because my friend delivered it to me. But let me show you the beautiful, beautiful item. I left on purpose the original price because some of you don't believe me, and I think it was sold just like this, so it was I guess a lucky find. I'm not the only lucky guy. So this model is a 204 model. I will show you in a minute. It is celluloid, interesting Mont Blanc here, a beautiful, beautiful logo here, and I say it's a 204 model because of the nib, the number 4 nib that you see right over here, 14 karat solid gold nib. This is a button filler, guys, a very, very interesting pen, and probably it dates from the beginning of the 1950s. Interesting story about the factory in Denmark. Well, after the Second World War, I believe that the factory, the German factory, was quite affected by bombing, and they moved a part of the production in Denmark. They were in close relation with the distributor in Denmark, and for a while they manufactured Mont Blancs in Denmark for the Denmark market. So my first Danish pen, it is in beautiful, beautiful condition. I think that it needs a little bit work, and I don't know if you can see, it has here a little bump. Don't know if the celluloid is deformed. But again, a wonderful, wonderful piece found at an antique fair in, I believe it was sold in Bucharest, the capital of my country. And from the same friend, he found me this wonderful, wonderful advertisement leaflet. It comes from the 1930s or maybe 1940s, is written in Romanian, and the German producer Arvid Faber-Castell is promoting the pencil and the birth of the pencil, a short cultural history. It's actually a small leaflet. It contains a brief history about the birth of the pencil, and also at the end it has this wonderful, wonderful, let's say, manufacturing process back then of a wooden pencil. Very interesting. They use wood from California. This leaflet cost me, as you can see the price here, 50 leis, or the equivalent of 10.08 euros or 10.87 US dollars. Guys, stay tuned on my channel, the Pen Collectors channel, because I definitely want to get a glimpse in this wonderful world of wooden pencils. I know that many artists still use them. I know that they can go for some sets, they can go for great money if you buy them new. And I think it will be a nice chapter in our, let's say, journey in the world of writing instruments. So probably this leaflet will be a good start to promote each, let's say, day of the week. We'll see about that, which day I will promote the wooden pencil, and another day the mechanical pencil, another day the ballpoint pen, maybe roller ball pens, and of course vintage and modern fountain pen, which is the main focus on my channel. So without further delay, let me put this aside. This is the pack, guys. It's quite heavy. You will see it contains several types of vintage items, but I will start, as I promised you, with those related to writing instruments. Let me tell you what I pay for the whole lot, including the shipping cost to my local post office. I paid a total of 300 leis for what you see in this box, or the equivalent of 60.46 euros or 65.23 US dollars. So I have here a little knife. It's not very sharp, but I think I can manage to open this. It has an outer paper covering the cardboard box, and I will open it like this. Okay. It appears to be a shoebox, so it will be relatively easy to open as soon as I get the outer sleeve. And okay, I think I will manage. Like this, guys, like this, like this. And now I will try to cut it. Well, this little knife cuts quite bad. So one here, and I will turn it aside. Another cut right here. I hope I won't cut myself. At least I can do some work. Okay. And the last cut I want to do is on this side. Let me see, like this, if I manage. Well, this really cuts bad. Okay, let me try to force it. I have to do this. I'm sorry guys, but I have to cut it on this side. It's really good. It holds quite good, and I think I've managed. Okay. So, you will see quite lots of items. So, I will get rid of this wrapping paper. And I hope, yes, it's wrapping paper, just wrapping paper. And each and every one of them is individually wrapped, as you can see. So, okay. This will be bad because I don't know the writing instruments, but those seems to be writing instruments. Let me open them and we will check them out. Yes, in fact, they are writing instruments, and I will start with this one, but definitely I know from the start it is a fake Mont Blanc Meisterstück. Let me see what we have here. Yes, so-called fountain pen. I bet it has a nib made in Germany, Iridium Point, Germany. And also I bet it is not a piston filler, but yes. But a fake Mont Blanc, judging by its size, I think it is a 149, a fake 149. I think it is. Let me see. Meisterstück, Mont Blanc Meisterstück. Only Meisterstück. No name. Interesting enough, guys, that it has also a serial number, so be careful when you buy them. Like this. Definitely not a good copy of a Mont Blanc, and those give it away, of course, also the fading mechanism, but it is what it is, guys. So this is the first item, a fake Mont Blanc 149, and this, well, this is interesting. I don't see any producer's markings on it, but it is a ballpoint pen. Probably this is a logo of a company, and I don't know for sure. Maybe it's made in Germany or maybe China. It looks like a 1980s piece, included in this lot. Let me put it right over here, guys. Let's continue with that side, and I hope also this contains some writing instruments. And indeed, look at this wonderful, also ballpoint pen, and also with the same twist mechanism. No producer, so another no-name ballpoint pen. I will put it right over here. Let me continue also with this, and we'll see. Whoa, this looks quite nice. It's wood, and it is a multifaceted one. A shame it doesn't have the producer's name on it. It has only, interesting, a K on the nib. The first time I've seen this type, I think it's a K. It's certainly a hallmark on the nib, but I don't think it's a solid gold nib. Maybe gold plated. I'm quite curious to see what it has inside. Nothing, but you can see metal on metal. So a nice quality one. I'm not so sure if this is made in China, but again, very, very elegant in my point of view. It has this wood finish, and believe me, it's real wood, it's not plastic. Very, very nice one. A very, very nice fountain pen. Let me put also this aside here. And probably here we have other writing instruments, and I believe that that's it. Okay. So 1 and 2 and 3, guys. So this one, well, this is interesting because it has some hallmarks. Let me put those here. And I want to show you those hallmarks. It seems like a ballpoint pen or a mechanical pencil. I'm not so sure. But let me tell you what it is engraved on it. I hope it will zoom. So, stick made in USA and a pattern number. Very, very nice. Probably a mechanical pencil or a ballpoint pen. I'm not so sure how I can operate it. But this is one of the items, guys. And let me zoom out. I will put it aside here. This is a beautiful letter opener, quite nice. It also has some thing engraved on it, an S and a B, probably the initials of the former owner. So a nice letter opener, quite elegant. Okay, also included in this lot. This is a great lot at a great price in my point of view. And guys, interesting, this has something written on it. The Luxury Collection ITT Sheraton. This is a simple desk ballpoint pen. It was used on a stand like this, quite nice in that green finish. Also this, maybe also this has some writing instruments. Let me open them. And yes, indeed, nice one. And I think I'm familiar with this brand, a German brand, Herl, Germany. Yes, I was right on the point. And this seems to be a ballpoint pen with another twist mechanism, a metallic one in that green finish with those interesting gold-plated streams, quite nice. And one, this is interesting, guys, it's quite slim. Let me see what we have here. Yes, another quite nice ballpoint pen. It has something written on it right over here, and I believe Germany, yes. And this is an Elise Germany, quite a luxury pen, and it's very, very thin, quite nice, and also included in this lot. So guys, I believe I've finished with the writing instruments. So for those of you who watch the Pens Collector channel, this was it, guys. This was the unboxing, but I will continue the same video, and it will be the full version of it with the other items on my other channel. I will leave again a link there to promote it. Please subscribe also on my other channel, because if you like vintage items, I'm sure vintage watches, vintage photography, probably some gold coins, I don't know what I find on dedicated Facebook groups, mostly on flea markets, and I usually find some nice treasures. Bye bye, my dear friends, and God bless you all.